So, chapter 16 is what we have this week, and it's about our persuasive speech. And later in the fruition of the next speech, we're gonna have to do a persuasive speech. So, how is persuasive speech different from informational speech or informative? Informative speech is where you tell people information and you give them facts and you give them information they need to know, regardless of how they feel about it or not. You just giving them information and let them know. Persuasive speech is also giving them information, but you're trying to persuade them to agree with you, persuade them to go with what you're saying, or persuade them to do what you want them to do, or persuade them to agree with what you saying, like I said before. So the next thing is the Monroe motive sequence. And it has 5 steps. The attention step, which is like when we have our attention getters, you want to catch the audience's attention. Make sure that you have their attention. The need step is like just providing a description of your problem. What's the problem of your perspective? What were you trying to get them to understand that the problem of your perspective? Rather, it's talking about a problem to another subject negatively, or talking about a problem positively to what you're trying to persuade them. The next one is the satisfaction step. What is your solution to that problem? Like the needed step, what's solution to the needed step? Then you got the visualization step, which is visualizing what would happen if your solutions didn't work out, or if they did work out, having visuals, being able to know exactly or have an idea of it. And then the last step is action appeal. It should use to direct the appeal of the action in the steps. And how this can help your speech or your persuasive speech, it will kind of give you direction on what you need to do and help you know what steps to follow in your speech, give you a good form of organization, and give your speech a form of where people can understand and follow you. And make sure that you can persuade them in a good way for them to at least think about what you're telling them. And that's why Monroe's motive step and persuasive speech is important.